It's really huge. It has a 6-shot autoloader and it looked damn ugly. This is the Gravedigger, and today we're gonna take a full look at this tier 7 premium tank that you can win in World of Tanks Blitz in the Mad Games. Yes, welcome back ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. My name is martindogger, and as said, we're gonna take a look at the Gravedigger today. Yeah, sorry, irresistible pun intended. It was actually made that little joke by, I think, someone in the comments on YouTube or either on my Discord channel. Not sure, but I thought I just had to squeeze it in somewhere. Gravedigger. Brilliant. Right, you're not here for humor or comics, you are here to watch the tank. When I fired up the game, I had it set still to a slightly different aspect ratio, which meant that I had to log out of the game and then log back in, and then I came into the game just after 10 seconds or something like that. The Gravedigger is actually a pretty weird tank. You can see the chassis is yeah, like a bulldozer, like a caterpillar bulldozer with those tracks. It has some real nasty spikes on the side. It has a monstrous turret which looks suitably ugly and purposeful actually. And the tank has a 6-shot autoloader. There we go. And I've just enough shells in the clip to finish up the T49. I'm gonna do a quick reload because I want to have a full clip. But you can already see as well, this tank is as big as a house. It's ugly, but it still looks kind of good with, again, flames from the exhaust, pipes and thingies sticking out from the back. And I've shown that in the preview video. It has a plow up front, which does some epic ramming damage to tanks as well. But like I said, it's big. Just look at that. It's really big. You can fit through here on Alpenstadt, but it's big. It's a freaking monster. It's by no means impenetrable up front. It has a very good armor profile, and like I said, it is heavy with nice plows on the front, which means that you can do ramming damage like that. And all in all, it's not a bad tank. It's not a brilliant one, I think, because in terms of mobility, you could have some more, you would want to have some more from time to time. But I'm going to show you 3 games today. One of those is this one, driven by myself on the press account. Still need to get towards the Gravedigger actually, but I haven't had the time to log onto my main account, so I've decided to shy away from that because I wasn't quite sure what to do. You can earn a tank by playing in basically any tier from 5 to 10. And then you will get biogas, and every win gets you 10 biogas multiplied by the tier. So that means if you are in tier 5 you can get a maximum of 50, and in tier 10 you can get a maximum of 100. And because you need a fair bit of biogas actually, it means that it's best to play tier 10, because you will get biogas from wins. And if you do the maths, and a lot of people have done it already, then you can calculate that you would need to win about 38 games at tier 10 to get the Gravedigger for free. And that's an awful lot of wins. Really, 38 wins. Let's say win 50%, that would be then well above 70 battles done to get a tank. And 70 battles is a lot. It's really a lot. So yeah, is it worth the money? Then I'm going to show you in the video. You can of course get the tank for gold if you must. I bought it for gold on the press account because it has unlimited gold anyways. It's not paid for by Wargaming. People tend to think it's paid for by Wargaming, but yeah, gold, it's just a currency. It's behind the scenes. They can just flick a switch and give me gold on the press account, which they do, so I can review the tanks. That's why I decided to buy this one straight away, not grind through it. But the best thing, like I said, about the tank is the autoloader. You've got 90 alpha damage per shot. You shoot a PCR and for premium ammo, a B for standard and some HE. It's a 6-pounder gun, I think, 57 mils, 90 damage per shot, so HE, yeah, it is there, but not really useful. But if you can shoot all the shots into a tank, you will get 540 in terms of damage done. And if you wiggle the tank around against same tier targets, well, it is a very potent tank actually, and it has a good armor profile. So let's take a look at what we've earned, because it is a collectible tank, which means it earns a bit more than Tech 3 tanks, but a bit less than premium tanks. There it is, 2.7k damage, first class, top gun, a lot of shots fired, but still 2.7k damage done. Without any further ado, let's drop into the stats and numbers and a quick look at the armor profile. And a quick look then using Blitz Hanger for statistics. You can see I haven't used any provisions or equipment yet. And then you get hit points 1350, which is middle of the pack, view range, well, quite on the above. The DPM, however, quite good, 2k, 5 out of 17, but penetration, it is on the lowest side. In fact, it is the lowest of them all. Damage, the lowest of them all per shot. But couple that to a 6-shot autoloading gun, which means you get 540 in terms of your average damage per clip, and then you are looking at different numbers. So DPM and stats always have to be viewed in relationship to other tanks. It has the best burst damage of the autoloading heavies at this tier. Rate of fire, really good, 24 rounds a minute, which does make up for that lower alpha per shot. 6 in the clip, shell reload time, really quick as well. But you can see, in terms of gun handling, it's not too bad. It is a gun which has a caliber of, can I see that? No, can't see it. How can I? I think I should be able, yeah, there it is, 57, which makes it a 6-pounder type of gun. And if you are familiar with any of the tanks in Blitz, the 6-pounder guns are indeed reserved for British tanks. And British tanks are known for their accurate guns. Low alpha, accurate guns, funky armor profile, and this one, it's called the nail gun. By all stats and all looks and intents and purposes, it is a British gun. Dispersion factors upon moving the turret, when rotating the turret, that's not too bad, and even after a shot, it's not too bad. The shell reload itself is just a bit too quick for it to unload the 6 shots really quickly, because you're still not fully aimed in. But all in all, a very mobile tank, as you can see. The weight, it's a heavy. Forward speed, quite good. Backward, not too bad either against other tier 7 heavies. But mobility leaves a bit to be desired. And as I said, just look at that. It's a freaking house. It is really huge. And that means it has a woeful camo factor as well. And that size also means it's pretty hard to hide the tank. I've been outspotted by IS-6 and I've been shot at by IS-6s and lures, etc. on Yamato Harbor, where I was thinking, right, I can sit in the middle area around the around the boat, around the ship, and I can hide behind the houses. But no, my cupola was sticking out like the proverbial sore thumb. So that kind of negates the really good armor actually. You would think from the design of the turret with that round thingy at the front that you would have an oscillating turret, but you don't. It sticks out, as you can see, at the back pretty much. And the side of the tank, from the perspective of a Panther 1, you can easily pen that. There's lots of possibilities to shoot it. Some troll shapes on the top of the turret side, around the turret ring. The front plate is really well angled. It's well, near auto bounce zone if you are on flat ground. If you go above it, it becomes penetrable, as you can see, and so is the top of the turret. But get this tank held down, even with a limited gun depression of -5, that's a pretty formidable target really. You can side scrape it in it as well, as you can see. And if you then do stuff like this, and you would be able to hide the cupola, and they can only shoot the left side of your turret at maximum gun depression, you have just enough gun depression and the gun is mounted just high enough for you to be a really hard tank to take out. Against higher tier guns at tiers 8 with more penetration, you will struggle. But still, the Panther has one of the best guns there is, and you're looking at the effective armor. Let's go into the X-ray then. You're looking at effective armor 223, and at the back 335. And if you're using the maximum gun depression of -5, that's not too bad, 308. At the front, it's less, 181. ISU 152s will go through. But this is a really troll-shaped turret, so wiggle it about, wait for the bounce, and then finish them off with your auto-loading 6-shot gun. And I'm very happy, I'm very pleased to have been sent 2 mastery replays in the Gravedigger. This one is from Anna's Frozen Destroyer. Paul, a very well-known player in Blitz, the guy who runs the World of Tanks Pure Blitz, WoT Pure Blitz NA Facebook page. Really cheerful chap, lovely guy, met him at Tankfest last year. He wanted to have his picture taken with me, which kind of surprised me. But thank you very much for hopping into the Blitz compound at Tankfest, Paul. Had a blast talking to you, and thank you very much for running that Facebook page. It really helps a lot in getting the community sorted and informed on Blitz. And as said, thank you very much for sending in this replay. He takes some unfortunate damage here from, I think it's the Helsing double shot. One of the shots penetrated and the other one didn't, which means that he has to take some more time in getting a cap sorted. But now he has, and Paul is taking it very sensibly here. Anna's Frozen Destroyer. He's driving around and he's thinking, right, if I'll just be sneaky and sit here, and if I can get the time to reload, then my team should be able to help me out. And that's what you have to do with this tank. This Panther clearly hasn't run into a Gravedigger yet, because Paul can dump his entire clip into him. The Panther isn't gone yet, so that might be a bit of an issue. He doesn't seem to move in. He wants to shoot this IS, then first this IS-2, gets shots from the left, turns the tank. Hello Panther, 1, 2, gone. And another bounce on the turret. The Panther had the big gun, and although he would have been able to penetrate the Gravedigger, he fired quickly, bounced a shot, and he just kind of rushed in. Reds do have a cap sorted, so you have to be careful here. There is still that IS over there. Oh, come on, get out of the way! Get out of the way! Right, very sensibly he tries to shoot one tank, then goes back to the IS again. The IS moving behind cover, and Paul puts his last shot into the Helsing, making him for one clip at just above 540. Thank you very much, IS, for shooting the Helsing. And there we go, 1, 2, 3, and number 4 finishes him off. And then 2 shots, 1 bounce, and another one goes in on the IS-2. And in that regard, you can use the Gravedigger as a tank to soften up the enemy, and also as a finisher, like you would do with the Lorraine 40T. Except this type of gameplay is a lot more slow paced. It's not a really quick tank to move around. I love the flames on the exhaust. Actually, if you move forward and backwards, you would be able to, I don't know, maybe hang some bacon of those all those extensions on the left and the right side. Get some really nicely grilled bacon and big steaks and stuff. Steak digger, grave staker, something like that. Would be funky to have some bacon going up over there. Lovely little engine fire on the KV2, because it's an autoloader. People are not often capable or able to repair damage that quickly. The T-71 finishes off the IS, which is unfortunate, and the KV2 gets a big shell into Paul. There we go, boom, HE. But again, with the last shot, yay, engine fire! And the T-71 dunks a shot, then is trying to figure out where shall I shoot the Gravedigger. Paul is reloaded, there we go, lovely stuff, and a victory clip into the T-71. Nice one, mate. Well deserved mastery for getting that base captured, because it was supremacy, but 3k damage, top gun, high caliber, a Redley Walters, block damage, and a team that kind of revolved around him, played around him, and made him do his thing. Enemies spotted 3 of them, 98 assistance damage as well. And as you can see in terms of credits, well, not bad for a collectible tank, I think. Righty, into the next one. We have Mr. Venken TV, fellow community contributor, so do check out his YouTube channel as well. Link is in the description below, and if you click on the eye icon over here right on top as well. And he is going forward. It is an encounter battle on desert sands. And this is a position where you want to take the Gravedigger into. You can side scrape here, you can be effective, you can put one shot into the reds and then two shots into the reds and bounce one shot. And then you fall left in the clip, so you just roll back slightly. You reload, then you go forward again, you bounce another shot and another shot. Look at that, it's only 175 damage done, but he's already blocked 1120. And this is ideal. Hello, another 400 block. This is ideal. And another block. This is ideal for a Gravedigger. And another one block. Yeah, there we go. Like I said, this is ideal for a Gravedigger. There's so many block shots, I can't even finish my freaking sentence. Stop shooting him. Nice one. And he's still full health. He's running, Mr. Vanken is running the, what is it? The enhanced armor? Added assembly, which gives you more HP. And you can see the rest are just kind of giving up. They're just kind of giving up. There were 6 of them over there, and he's blocked another shot. He's going to block another one. He's above 2k damage, 2.5k blocked. Thank you very much. That is nearly 2 complete Gravediggers in terms of damage blocked. Hello, KV, I can shoot you. Oh, I can block you. Hello, Panther. Yeah, you can try and pen me. Yes, you can pen me because you took the time to aim. But Mr. Vanken was also very sensible in then going to the Panther. He knew the KV would back off rather than waste a shot and risk it getting shot into the building. He decided to switch quickly to the Panther. 1600 damage done total and nearly 3k blocked already. He's gonna do a lot more. There we go. 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots. Wiggle back and forth behind the building again. The T-150 is of no concern to him. And the T-150 does get a shot in with HE because of the damage. You can see that he's desperate to kill the tank. And Vanken then kills the KV-3 and proceeds to clear the T-150 as well. There we go, 1, 2, 3. And can you finish him off? Yeah, there we go. Lovely. He gets shot in the butt. Who's that behind me? Stay away from me, you cheeky little SU-152. SU-152 is not going to rush. Right, let's turn around then. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit loony and you're never coming round. Right, we're gonna push here. There are 2 medium tanks on our flank. Oh no, hello, there's another tank. 1, 2, bounce, 3, 4, 5, and you fire. There we go, 5 shots needed, and the KV-1S is cleared. Like I said, it's an ideal situation for the Gravedigger with that gun he has. Right, there we go, bounce another shot. Shoot 1 tank. 1, 2. Oh, hello T-43, I'm gonna track you. Can I track you? Yes, of course I can track you. Right, I'm gonna track the VK as well. Lovely. And bounce some more. 3.8k damage blocked. Nearly 4k blocked in the Gravedigger. And of course it has a good armor profile. And he has never been, well, really contested. Nobody went to his side. So they were unable to really harm him. But still, massive effort. 3,870 damage done and 3,880 damage blocked. Should have done 10 more damage. That would have nailed it in terms of damage done and damage blocked. But still, mastery, high caliber, big steel wall, and a, what was it? Top gun as well. No, not a top gun. Where is it? Where's the video? Where's the... Oh, there it is, Scout! Yeah, that was it, a Scout medal. Right, great game, mate. Thank you very much for sending it in. So, that's the Gravedigger for you. Use that clip. Use the sides of the tank to soak up hits for your teammates. And then you will have a lovely little collectible tank in your garage. My name is martindogger. I'm signing off for now. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers and happy tanking!